InfinitaTV. We're here in Shibuya, Tokyo, heading over to talk to our resident mobile guru, Christopher, about the mobile web in Japan. Let's go.
Hi, welcome to InfinitaTV. My name is Christopher Billich, and I'm here today because we basically have so much information on the Japanese mobile market that we don't even know where to start. Well, actually, we do know where to start because we get asked lots of questions, and many of them tend to be the same. And the number one question that people ask us all the time is, how on earth did the mobile internet in Japan get so big, and why are there so many people using it? So we want to share some of that information with you today. And let me start by pointing out that Japan is a country of around 127 million people, which live on an isolated island at the edge of civilization, basically. And pretty much anybody in Japan who's either not still too young to be able to walk or so old that they can't walk anymore uses a mobile phone. So you're looking at a number of about 106 million people that are actually mobile phone subscribers. And 9 in 10 of these people don't use the phone for just making phone calls, but they use it for using mobile data services as well. And when I say mobile data services, that isn't just messaging, that isn't just sending short text messages or maybe even photo and video messages to somebody else, because actually 75% of mobile data users, which again is about 90% of all mobile subscribers, use their mobile phones for data things that are not just messaging, which could be anything from looking at the mobile web to shopping online, to using it for navigation or downloading content. So there's a huge proportion of people who do a lot of mobile data services on their phones that are not just messaging. And that's certainly a very different scenario from what we have in other parts of the world. And to most of them, the experience is actually really, really great, because 4 in 5 of them are on 3G networks, 3G handsets, which these days reach speeds around 7 megabits per second. And the world's first commercially launched 3G network was here in Japan in 2001 by NTT Docomo. And the 3G diffusion rate is currently around 90%, as I mentioned. It's going to reach roughly around 98 or 99% by 2011. As a matter of fact, Docomo is actually going to switch off their 2G networks in 2010. And one important point to note is that the Japanese government, when they were about to assign the spectrum licenses to the carrier, said, look, we should probably not charge billions of dollars for the licenses, because A, the spectrum is a common resource that basically belongs to the people, and it's kind of weird to make money on that in order to patch up some holes in the healthcare system or what have you. And the other thing is that basically, if the government burdened the carriers with these billions of dollars in spectrum license fees, in addition to the heaps of money that they have to invest in actually building the radio towers and the network infrastructure, then things would get really, really expensive. And who would pay for that? Well, the user. And they didn't want that to happen because they saw it as a critical competitive advantage and edge that Japan could have if it had the most advanced mobile internet industry in the world, and that's exactly what happened.